I wanted to go to Graceland. I want to see.
Go to Tennessee's fun. You go start at the one side of the state with Elvis, and you end up the other side of the state with Dolly Parton.
I met Dolly Parton. I've met Dolly Parton.
I need a tight two shot over here.
Oh, sorry, there's a single shot on the side.
Yeah, I don't want a single shot. I want
There's a single shot on the side.
Oh, you don't do anything but two? You don't do twos?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
That can be a two.
Okay, then go in and do a tight over there. We'll just go tight. All right?
Do you know Dolly Parton?
Mm-hmm.
I love her.
She's one of my neighbors. She actually lives when she's in Nashville, about 2 miles from me. Okay.
Do you see her?
Mm-hmm.
Say hello to her. I met her
will.
once. I love her. She's gorgeous.
All right, let's start out with the real Tennessee thing. You are a fan of Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Sir Anthony Hopkins likes
I love
Queen Dolly.
And Elvis. I met Dolly Parton once, twice actually, in the restaurant. I'm a little short-sighted, so I saw this woman sitting there, and then I put on my glasses, and I said, "It's Dolly Parton."
She's a bigger-than-life character.
Yeah, she's great.
Some people would say that Anthony Hopkins is a sex symbol. What would you say about that?
That's a surprise. I don't believe that. But
I do. I listen to ladies that I say I'm interviewing Sir Anthony Hopkins. I say, "Ooh, I like him."
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. I never thought of that.
They say,
before.
"Ooh, I like him," and they all say that. You know.
God,
I thought you were an all right guy, but I mean, they say, "Ooh."
Wait till they see John Quincy Adams. I don't think they'll see a sex symbol.
But I mean, this is a part here that. Do you like playing real people as opposed to people you create?
Whatever's good. If it's a good role, good meaty role, as they say, I'll do it. And if it's a good director, I'll do it. And if a good actor's around, I'll do it.
Do you feel
if
a responsibility to create them like they were, maybe the look and
these
that
characters? Yeah, there is that obligation to. Well, I can't. John Quincy Adams. Nobody knows him. Nobody's seen him on film. There's one photograph and several portraits. I mean, it'd be pointless by trying to play a different look.
Mm-hmm.
I have to play him as accurately as I can. The way he looked, but I don't know what he sounded like or what he walked like or what sort of personality he was. I can only glean that from a few history books and a few anecdotes about his life. He was a cantankerous old guy at the end. He wasn't an easy man to meet. He was a dry, no-nonsense man, very honest, very straightforward, didn't like all the frills of politics.
I was wondering sometimes for an actor, do you ever forget who you are?
Never.
When you pretend so many times to be other people?
Never, no. I mean, it's a job. It's a piece of work that I do.
Turn it on, turn it off?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure the guys over the Actors Studio wouldn't like to hear that, but that's what I am. Take it or leave it. I don't make any big deal about it.
Did you learn a little of that possibly from Sir Laurence Olivier, who really, I know he would tell people it's about acting. It's not about going out and staying all night so you look bad. You want to act like you look bad. He didn't believe in some of that method stuff.
Well, I've all respect for anyone. If you have to stand on your head and if you have to stay up all night or get drunk to do it, fine. That's fine if that's what you have to do. I found easy ways to do it and learn the lines, show up and do it. Yeah, Olivier was one of those meat and potatoes guys, as I'm sure that Spencer Tracy was. That's what I worked with Katharine Hepburn once, and she said that's what Spencer Tracy did. He was a meat and potatoes actor. He didn't pretend to have any great things going on in him. He showed up, hit his marks, spoke the lines, as James Cagney and Bogart, all those guys did. They were the best of them. I think they're the best of them all that generation. They beat this lot.
One of my country music friends, Larry Gatlin, used to get very angry when he would be singing a beautiful song and people would walk in, coming from the bathroom, arriving late or whatever like that. You have a little pet peeve on that too when you're doing some serious play and people are walking around or coming in late. Does that maybe make you angry?
No.
You don't mind that?
Well, if they're late, they're late. That's their problem, and they're missing the play.
Are you aware of the audience, or you try not to be aware?
I don't work in the theatre anymore.
When you did work in the theatre, though, were you aware of the audience?
That's why I no longer work in the theatre.
Oh, really?
I worked in New York here once, in Equus, and there were people coming 30 minutes late, whole busloads of people. So I used to stop the place. When you're ready, maybe we'll start again. But that's not the best way to go on, so I gave up working in the theatre.
So it did bother you, so interesting. Amstead is a very inspiring movie. I found it to be inspiring myself.
Good. Glad you liked it.
I did like it a lot. Thank you.
Good. Thanks a lot.
Seeing you again.
Thank you.
Made me want to read some history books.